Hello viewers, welcome to Adda 247. Today in our reasoning session, we will discuss something regarding SBI PO mains. As we all know, SBI PO mains exam is in pipeline. So the text section here is termed as reasoning and computer. They have termed this as reasoning and computer. And now the 45 questions are there, and the allotted time for this section is 60 minutes. This is the allotted time for this section, that is for 45 questions. See now, there is a chances that there will also be some questions regarding computer section. See, if they are giving you some questions regarding computer section, then there will be a possibility of near about you can get 40 questions of reasoning and 5 questions of computer. See, I am just predicting it, we are not sure because our competition is totally becoming surprise day by day. They are going to surprise us through their sections or anything, and basically the reasoning section. In our last session, we have seen that in SBI Clerk mains exam, they termed the section as reasoning and computer, but there was no question regarding computer section. So there is also a possibility that computer section may come or might not come. Both chances are there. Now, if computer section is there, if they are giving you 5 questions, 6 questions, 7 or 8, whatever you say, or 2 or 3 questions maybe, if they are giving you some questions regarding computer section, then this will act as an added advantage. Why? Because you can clearly solve these 5 questions within some second or some minutes itself. You don't need any sort of paper and pen work. You just need to read it and simplify it. Okay? But if there is no computer section, then what? No need to worry for that. If there is no computer section, let's suppose that there are not any questions regarding computer, all questions are regarding reasoning only, 45 questions, then also it's not a big deal. For this 45 questions, they are giving you 60 minutes. 60 minutes, do you consider it as a small time? Yes, regarding SBI, it is a small time. This 60 minutes clearly implicates their intention. It clearly implicates that SBI is gonna make this section really very lengthy one. If they are giving you 60 minutes for 45 questions, means the number of question is less and the time allotted is more. It clearly implicates their intention that the section is going to be a lengthy one. Now, how can the section be a lengthy one? They have some fundamental things to make it a lengthy one. For example, sitting and puzzle, logical reasoning. These are some parts, these are some section of your reasoning these are some topic of your reasoning which makes your section really a very lengthy one. Let's see it. We have, there is a possibility that there can come sitting and puzzle. Now the possibility says there would be near about 20 questions regarding sitting and puzzle. By 20 questions, I mean to say near about 50% of the section will be covered by sitting and puzzle. Now see, there are 2 types of question in this. I will distribute it actually basically in the prior sections we used to say that in SBI exam or in any IBPS exam, the questions are divided in 2 categories. One is a moderate one and one is high level one. But nowadays I don't prefer it to say it as a moderate or a high level. I prefer to discriminate it in 2 categories, and the 2 categories are, one is a doable one. Doable one means we can attempt such questions, and another category is avoidable one. You have to avoid some questions. Now what are the doable ones? Doable ones are the classification based puzzle, classification, category based puzzle or floor arrangement puzzles. These sort of sections are, we can give it an attempt, we can try it, but there are some questions which are literally avoidable one. These questions are, let's take an example. 8 people are sitting around a circular table and they have different blood relation, and tragedy is there one more, that some of them are facing inward and some of them are facing outward. Now this is the main catch of the sitting arrangement. First of all, it is a sitting arrangement. Secondly, it involves a blood relation, and third thing is this, we don't know the number of person, how many of them are facing towards the center and how many of them are facing just opposite the center. The ratio can be 7:1, 6:2, 5:3, 4:4, it can be anything. Now you have to simplify the whole question, then only you will come to know how many of them are facing towards the center and how many of them are facing outside the center. So this sort of sitting arrangement is avoidable one. Try to avoid it. Now listen, don't try to take these questions on your ego. Don't take it on your ego. It is your smart strategy just to filter the questions to which you consider it will assume more time. Just try to avoid it. Don't take it on your ego. Why not to take it on your ego? Because these are some questions which creates irritation in you. You will panic at that moment. Why? Because there is nothing in reasoning which can't be simplified. Each and every question can be simplified, but there is only one difficulty is there, that is time. The biggest difficulty is known as time in reasoning section. So try to avoid such sections. Okay. So now another section is machine input. This is also a very much expected question. Machine input, you can get 5 questions in machine input. Okay. Now there are also different type of machine input. The questions which you can get, there is a possibility you can get both shifting sort of questions, or you can get the questions which are carrying 3 types of arrangement. Means in single arrangement there is a 3 types of shifting. One is going towards the left, another one is going towards the right, and one is center based. There is a possibility of 3 types of shifting also in machine input. But at the same time I would like to tell you one thing. Machine input, I can't say something machine input you should try to avoid it. I would suggest you to attempt machine input because this is a scoring section, okay, and there is a very much possibility that you will get the correct answer. Another section, now another possibility is there, data sufficiency. Data sufficiency, actually there is a catch in this. You can get whole data sufficiency of 5 marks, 5 questions, but there is also a chance that you can get data sufficiency or silogs. There is a possibility of both of these sections. You can get data sufficiency 5 questions, or there might be a possibility of silogs 5 questions. There can be one more thing. There is a possibility that you get 2 data sufficiency or 3 silogs. This can be also there. So I prefer that this section is also you can try to attempt it. These are the section which you should not even try. I prefer that you should attempt silog and data sufficiency. No, we can't avoid this section. Data sufficiency, silogs, machine input, these are the scoring section. Another section is logical reasoning. Now in logical reasoning, I expect that they are going to give you near about 10 questions. See friends, now when we are talking about SBI, exam is going to be conducted by SBI, so we can't expect that they are going to give you 1 or 2 liner logical reasoning. They will give you a paragraph based logical reasoning. Paragraph means in the sense you need to read the whole paragraph, then only you can conclude some things, whether they are asking this argument which is in favor or the argument which is in against, or which can be inferred or concluded, or the better course of action, or the possible cause or the possible effect, whatever they are saying, but you need to read the whole paragraph, then only you can conclude some things. Now what are the most expected paragraph? It can be based on social paragraph. It can be, the paragraph can also be economical one. There is also possibility of that the paragraph should be a socio-economic one. It's SBI, and SBI is damn fan of economical based paragraph. So there is a big chance that the logical section paragraph will be totally based on economics. See now, to deal in logical reasoning, your reading and grasping power need to be strong, and you have to do it. It's the tragedy of the logical part. One more thing is there. To deal with this logical reasoning, if the paragraph is given economical one, then it's not only reasoning should be a smart one, your GA part should also need to be a smart one. GA part I mean to say your some word power regarding your economics, GA. For example, balance of trade, balance of payment, budget deficit, current account deficit. You need to know the meaning of all these words. When you know the meaning of all these words, then only you can understand the main impact of the paragraph, that what are they saying. So to deal in logical reasoning, your reading and grasping power need to be a strong one. Okay. So these are the some expected parts. I can say logical 10 questions, sitting or puzzle we can say that near about 20 questions, machine input 5 questions, and then data sufficiency or SILOG 5 questions. These are the expected part. If they are not giving you any computer question, then you might get both these sections, data sufficiency and SILOG both. Then we will make it as a 10 questions. But if there is a computer question, then we can predict that any of these can come off near about 5 questions. See, this is just a prediction. I am just predicting it. We are not sure that this is going to be only the pattern, but yeah, I can say that it's close by to the pattern. And now the basic question in each and everyone's mind, how to deal with this reasoning section. So my dear friends, you just have a single word answer for this: practice. You need to practice a lot to deal with this section, okay? I hope all of your exam should go well, and best of luck for your exam. Stay connected with us, and please do subscribe our Adda 247 official YouTube channel of Bankers Adda and SSC and download Adda 247 app from Play Store. Best of luck for your exam. Thank you.